very, very powerful. So at 5 rounds or 4 rounds, he had to reload, and he didn't have the traditional Old West 6-gun. He just had more firepower per shot. It was I have a weapons fetish for, I've worked on paramilitary stuff, combat screenplays, etc. So you always try to get the latest gun. And that was the latest, greatest, and probably still, one of the most notable handguns in history.
Daniel.
Shot.
In the screenplay, I had written things which, again, looking back, were a little more challenging to capture on film than they were to write on paper. You can write on paper, refinery explodes. That's my most notorious 2 words I've ever written. And it turned into a, multi-million-dollar debacle. You can write things that are easy and they read well and they're entertaining to the reader. But when you've got a production crew and a director and a producer who have to make it happen, it requires a little setup, maybe a lot of setup, and it burns too much money. In the screenplay in particular, I had a sequence or 2 sequences where our sheriff shoots the ghosts with his .454. And it doesn't do much damage to the party that's being shot, but behind the party that's being shot, there's huge holes in the wall, and the thin veil of structural reality of this dreamy, cursed world has big holes blown in it. They weren't. I saw in one shot that they tried to do it, but it didn't really play on film. I think, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I think the first time I saw Ghost Town was in the theater. And it wasn't long after this either. And it was in a real movie theater with my mom and my family and my name on a big screen. And it was really rewarding in that regard. And I liked it a lot. My mom loved that movie. She loved it. And she was really proud of me, and it meant a lot. My reaction to Ghost Town was, I wish they'd had $40 million. And now in hindsight, I wish that Richard, who I didn't really know, I wish he had all the time and money in the world to do exactly what he wanted to do. Because people might still be talking, well, they are still talking about this movie. We didn't receive what I'd call wide acclaim, but we did get a couple of notable great reviews, like in Variety, I think. I still have a copy of it somewhere. The director got a good review. The screenplay got a good review. The fact that we had completed a movie with such big ideas and such big visuals on obviously a restricted budget impressed some number of people. So yeah, we got some good reviews. It didn't stay in the theaters for 8 months.
You can't kill me.
It's a satanic showdown. Ghost Town.
I did work with Charlie and Deborah, again, at Empire, on something that they had a poster for, this was their method. They would create this great poster. They would go to conventions or festivals like MeFed in Italy. They'd sell that idea, they'd get the financing, then they make everything match that beautiful poster. And I was given a poster of something called Subterraneans and asked to write Subterraneans, and I did, and I got paid. No part of it ever made it to the screen. I read the script, part of it, recently when I was going through some storage of old manuscripts and so forth, and there are parts of it that I really, really liked, and I think it would have been a great Empire film, and it was cool, it was fun, and I got paid. So that's the one thing. I mean, people say some of these filmmakers, they're flaky, or they don't, whatever. They treated me professionally and took care of me, and I had nothing but good things to say about it.
Town's gone. There's nothing left.
The things in Ghost Town